Hello and welcome back to Nunchaku, where today I'll be giving you 5 tips on how to adjust your nunchuck spinning from using foam nunchucks to wooden or other types of solid nunchucks. Foam nunchucks are great for using new moves and performing a variety of different new techniques in order to get used to them and learn them in a safe and controlled manner. I use these in my videos often because they are brightly colored and show up on the camera very nicely. However, wooden nunchucks and other types of solid nunchucks seem to be the staple of nunchuck spinning and are very fun to use if you already know the techniques. Just a quick warning before we begin, while foam nunchucks are oftentimes considered toys, wooden nunchucks are considered deadly weapons. Therefore, it is important to check the laws of your specific location in order to ensure that they are legal. So with that out of the way, let's begin. The first tip is to ensure that your nunchucks are a safe distance away from your body. A safe distance is not one that's too far out because then you lose control, and not one that's too close because then you're at risk of hitting yourself. I suggest keeping your nunchucks at a comfortable distance away from your body, where when your arm is bent 90 degrees, the nunchuck is approximately that far away from your body so that you can spin in a controlled manner. By having your nunchucks in this region for the majority of the time, you'll be able to keep control of your nunchucks while not at significant risk of hitting yourself. The second tip pertains to the weight of the nunchucks. Wooden and other types of solid nunchucks are heavier than the foam counterparts. Therefore, it is important to ensure and adjust your spinning to account for this. While with light foam nunchucks, you can perform a variety of fast and agile moves, with wooden nunchucks and other types of solid nunchucks, this is more difficult because of the increased mass. This is especially important when most of the mass of the nunchuck is towards the end portion. This is because you will have a greater momentum and you'll have to keep your nunchuck spinning in a smoother way in order to keep your nunchucks in control. In order to account for this, ensure that you're performing more spins and smooth motions so that the nunchuck will continue spinning instead of performing the agile motions, which will change the direction of the nunchuck quickly. This change is most important to consider when performing redirects. Because the end portion of the nunchuck has a lot more momentum, it is important to ensure that your redirects are at the top part of the nunchuck, which has the least amount of momentum. So it is important that when you perform your waist redirects, you are not doing them with the middle of the nunchuck, but instead you are using the top portion of the nunchuck in order to perform your redirect. This is also the same for hand redirects, whereas you don't want to use the end portion to grab the nunchuck, but instead use the front portion, which is much more easy to grab. Another adjustment that you will have to make is to your strikes. Because the wooden nunchucks weigh more, you will have to use a longer run-up in order to accelerate them in a proper manner to a higher speed. So by using a longer run-up, you will be able to gain the momentum that you need to perform the move. The final tip that I'll be giving you today pertains to throws. When performing a throw with foam nunchucks, you can simply put your hand in front of your body and allow the nunchuck to rotate into your hand and catch the nunchuck that way. However, with these heavier nunchucks, it is beneficial when you're starting out to move your hand with the nunchuck so that the impact is decreased. By moving your hand to go with the nunchuck as you are catching it, you will be able to better catch the nunchuck and prevent your hand from getting hit by the end of the nunchuck. It'll also allow you to keep the momentum of your nunchuck going, allowing you to keep spinning and have a smooth spinning routine. So I hope you found these 5 tips useful. Be sure to be careful when spinning your wooden nunchucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials coming in the future, and go check out some other various nunchuck related tutorials that I have on my channel.